This video comes about 5 hours after I saw my first viewing of Star Wars The Last Jedi. Been a huge Star Wars fan. I'm 50 years old right now, so I saw the first one in the theaters surrounding the hype. So Luke Skywalker has been there from the beginning. I really enjoyed The Force Awakens. You know, there were some things that you could nitpick, but overall I liked the movie. The tease of Luke Skywalker at the end. Last time we saw him, he was the hero that defeated the Emperor, beat Darth Vader in lightsaber combat, helped him redeem himself by going back to the Jedi that he was meant to be, and eliminating Darth Sidious, or the Emperor. And overall, a positive theme going into the future, and it looked like big things were going to happen for Luke Skywalker. Fast forward 35, 40 years, and now you have Luke, the battle-worn Jedi Master, last of his breed, and it's been showed that he started a new Jedi Academy only to have his nephew Ben Solo turn into Kylo Ren, betray, murder his own father, and try to find Luke Skywalker so the new Darth Sidious, Supreme Leader Snoke, could exact his revenge on the Jedi, or eliminate the Jedi, or whatever the plan was. Take over the galaxy, rule with an iron fist with Kylo Ren at his side. Well, things don't turn out that way, and the beginning of it shows a battle scene where Poe Dameron has a little going back and forth with Hux, which I enjoyed quite a bit. The battle scene was pretty good. Poe Dameron was put out to be the new Han Solo, so I didn't mind that. Leia was there. They introduced a few new characters, with Finn coming out in his little medical suit, spewing water back to all over the place. That was good. So far we're going pretty good. And that's where some of the issues start. Now the biggest issue I had, I like the part where Rey gives the lightsaber to Luke. He looks at it, looks at her, throws it over. So very funny, very funny. Part I still can't get over 5 hours later, and I'll be seeing it again Sunday, and it's Friday, is him milking a cow. Why would they put Luke Skywalker milking a space cow? I just... Very funny, very cute. I don't get it, because he's almost being put into a old man that needs to be in the old Jedi home. I don't get it, but it is what it is. So the good about the story, I liked Kylo Ren's arc. I thought Adam Driver did a great job. Daisy Ridley did a passable job. I thought she did pretty good. I like the scene in the throne room with Snoke. I never thought he was going to amount to a big storied character. I figured he was just going to be someone on the sidelines that got his comeuppance in this movie. So I wasn't stunned what happened to him. And there's already been spoilers in this, but let's just face it, Kylo will use Luke's lightsaber as he's telling him that he knows everything he's going to do, and cuts him in half. A pretty good scene, I liked it, and him and Rey taking on the Praetorian Guards, defeating them, and then Kylo showing that he's truly evil. I like that. All that worked for me. I did not have an issue. I figured Kylo would be the Sith, and Rey would be the new Jedi form. So those are the good. I like the ending, the way Luke Skywalker, when he came out, and the AT-AT, the gorilla ones, I don't know the name, I'm not really familiar with all the terms yet. They blast him, he walks out after they decimate that little spot he was standing in, and brushes it off. I thought that was very good. So I was waiting for Luke Skywalker Unleashed, which actually never happened. Turns out he has the ability to use the Force in such a way that he can levitate himself from Act 2 and project himself in battle with Kylo Ren. He also earlier kissed his sister on the forehead, which looked like it was a real person, but I'm sure that I'll see videos that'll explain a lot of that. He does a little Matrix-like limbo lean while Kylo Ren thrusts his lightsaber at him, which I thought that was pretty cool. So if they started doing some of the Keanu Reeves Matrix moves, I was looking forward to that, but that was essentially it. And the ending is Luke going off into the sunset, just like, well, more like Yoda than like Obi-Wan, because he wasn't even there. I guess it's the new take on that theme. But, you know, for a character that's as storied as Luke Skywalker, to put him off like that. In Force Awakens, my daughter actually shed a tear when Han Solo was thrust through the chest by Kylo Ren. My daughter shed a tear. It was a very emotional moment. For Luke Skywalker to go out this way, I'm sorry, I don't get it. I don't get it. Why did you need the porgs? Those crystal foxes, Vertex, or whatever they're called, outside of leading them through the caves. Admiral Hodo, I mean, they blew Admiral Akbar into space and that was it. Couldn't Admiral Akbar leave as destroying Snoke's ship as one act of defiance? I don't see why they needed her. The Rose character was cute, but I don't see where it led the story forward, except for giving Finn a love interest. And Finn was kind of on the sideline doing a mission that didn't matter because it didn't work. Benicio del Toro as this year's Forrest Whitaker character being strange with a lisp, turning on them, didn't surprise anybody. So I guess that's the new formula. Like I said, the porgs are out there to sell toys to little kids. I'm scratching my head. I know I'm all over the place. I'm actually very shocked how they went with this movie. If they're making the money off the Star Wars fans, and I mean the true Star Wars fans who have supported this franchise for all these years, and they think they're going to keep watching this and buying merchandise and going back, if I speak for anybody, I'm not buying it. You guys are going to have to do a better job, because we were rooting for these characters in Episode 7, but Admiral Holdo's death and the way Luke Skywalker went out, I'm sorry. I'm not buying it. It was a good movie, but if I'm going to rank, based on what I saw in Rogue One, which that last 30 seconds in the whole movie was fantastic, you guys just threw up a stinkers. But, you know, maybe I'm a little too old. Maybe they want the millennials, because it seemed like a millennials take on Star Wars, and good God, commit to something. And Luke Skywalker does not go out like that. And even the Yoda Force Ghost, there was something about the puppet slash CGI slash whatever you were doing, the laughing and the pounding, hard book to read it is. Y'all just really, sorry guys, that was a swing and a miss. You'll make your money. If it beats Force Awakens numbers, I'm going to be stunned. It was a good, entertaining movie. But the people at Disney, you need to rethink the way you're going. I was disappointed. I'm just going to say, after one viewing, I'm disappointed. I'm going to go back and see it a second time. That'll probably be the end of it, and then it'll come out and I'll watch it some more. But I left the theater sitting in my car for a few minutes scratching my head. I don't get it. The fact that they're praising Rian Johnson after seeing the movie, and Mark Hamill earlier saying that he was a little confused and didn't like the direction, boy, he nailed it right there, because the direction is it's quite frankly the stupidest decision I've seen in this new trilogy. So Rian Johnson, you know, I'm sure your hands are tied with Disney, but buddy, that was not good. I'm just going to say it. If prequel haters, if you didn't like the first, the Phantom Menace all the way to Revenge of the Sith is like picture of the year compared to the way this script went. I'm sorry. So you can't defend this. I'll see it again. I'm not that disappointed that I won't see it again, but I'm going to honestly say this was my Christmas today, and I'm getting a lump of coal. So Charlie Brown, this is your Christmas. Thanks for watching.